have written it unless he was a slave owner, which sounds weird, but that's the very contradiction at the heart of who we are as Americans. When those men looked out at their fields full of enslaved people and said, we are all created equal, they were writing out of we all the people that didn't look like them, didn't sound like them, didn't have the same kind of money they did. And by getting rid of the vast majority of humanity, women, people of color, Black Americans, and so on, they could say, oh yeah, we're all created equal. But the genius of our age, from their declaration of that to the present, and I hope beyond, is recognizing that those principles, even though they had limits on them, don't have to have limits on them for us. And that's exactly what happened. As soon as the Declaration comes out, you have people like Phyllis Wheatley from Boston writing to an indigenous preacher saying, those are great principles and we feel the same way. And that's what we've been doing ever since. That's what America is.
And her idea is that Thomas Jefferson didn't know what he was writing about when he said all men are created equal. That is a complete flattening of Thomas Jefferson as a political character. Yes, Thomas Jefferson was a slaveholder. And yes, Thomas Jefferson also, particularly in this period, was fully aware of the conflict between his own slaveholding and the principles of the Declaration. This idea that the founders had to write out vast swaths of humanity to come up with all men are created equal. That is not correct.